Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Phoenix Center from 1016, and in today's video we are going to see how to grow faster in this game. To grow faster you should be having a farm cities to grab resources. Maintaining the farm city is very easy, and from this farm city you can able to easily achieve as much as possible of resources which you required, and you can able to grow your main city as soon as possible. Today in this topic, let's see how to easily maintain the farm city. So I have three farms basically. I had five farms, but I lost two cities. I have three farms right now. Let's jump into the one of the farm city and see how I am maintaining this farm city. So since age of origin celebration of sixth birthday is happening, so sixth anniversary, the city inside has been completely overfilled with the decorations over here. But still we will be able to see what's as much as possible how to maintain your farm city. The first thing in your farm city, you should not use your resources to increase your buildings inside the farm cities. Whichever the building is most efficient, you should be increasing it. Majorly in farm cities, you should not have the higher level troops, because the farm cities need the troops which is required to collections for gathering your load resources. So you don't require a higher cities with higher level troops which is going to be a war. Once you consider this as a farm city, you should be clearly maintaining this as a farm city, not as a war city. For an example, if you go to my offices, where you can see I don't have any of the offices which is related to the drill master or war officers. Since it's a farm city, I need only Jesse as well as your Medici. That's more than enough. So, and also I have the Blue Star, your Godfather as well as your Sergeant Barney. I don't have a Major Morgan as well as your Lorline. If I've been having that, I'll be replacing these two with those them. This is one specially which is useful for the your troops. The thing is, when I'm using Lorline or Sergeant Barney, I can able to recruit my troops as early as possible. The reason being that is when there is a void, you have a troop loss. That is a troop loss even in the void. When you are in the troop loss, there is a chance if you have been left over few resources, also the people will be attacking and draining this your city as much as possible. So you will not be having any of your lower level troops which will be lost during the event. So once you've been lost with your troops, then again you can be able to regain as soon as possible by appointing these officers. And this Major Morgan or Godfather is used just to hide your troops. When you have been sending your troops to a fort, alliance fort or a flag, you should have a huge capacity of maximum fleet size to hide your maximum number of troops. So that's the reason you've been having this one, and your Medici as well as your Jesse is just for the gathering bonus. So rest everything, I don't require any of the officers. If you've been having any of the war officers, you can able to directly go to the distribution center and you can exchange this all your officers completely, which is not required. So that rather than you can able to buy your iMedici as well as the Jesse and your officer skills over here to increase those officers. Similarly, when you go to the skills of your officers, you don't require any of your war officer skills. See, when I have a long range attack, I can able to break down here. And if you go to your strategy, raid and rapid fleet, that's more than enough. And here also you can break down as much as possible of your skills and convert that into the officer skill XP, where you can able to utilize to your iMedici as well as your Morgan. So sell all those which is not required. Coming to the city level, the level 20 is more than sufficient, because where you can able to gather the minerals from the level 20 itself. So, but still, I am holding all my farms at city level 21. The reason behind that is I can go one step further on your research center where I can able to research your mineral output once level as well as your mineral gather. So that's this only for these two reasons I have been increased my city levels to 21 all of my farms. So or else your city level 20 is more than sufficient to gather your minerals also. That is more than enough. You don't want to increase your Titan skills over here because during the wide event your Titan gives points to the enemy. So you don't want to increase your Titan levels over here. And at the same time your garage, when you have been coming to the garage, your garage should also be equivalent to exactly to your city level, so that much it will be giving a maximum fleet size. When you want to hide the troops, you can able to increase your troops number of troops in the fleet, and you can able to hide it as much as possible. And one more reason is when you have been into the garage level, you can able to increase your load capacity over here, and it's a GPS as well as your fleet as well as your gather efficiency. So that's the reason I have been increasing this garage also to level 21. And here coming to this biochemical lab, you don't require the zombies at all. So don't put a tick mark over here stating that you need to have the zombies to join the defense. So remove that whenever possible so that when someone scoots or someone's attacking your city, your zombies doesn't give any point. Even if you don't want this zombie to be in your city, you can be able to just select this mark over here, and you can be able to dismiss as much as possible of your zombies from here itself. So now my city doesn't have any zombies. So if still you want, you can be able to go and see here, there is no zombies. Similarly, coming to your troops level, for gathering purpose, the most two important troops we should have is one is tank and this next one is shredder, which is coming from the factory. Basically, you don't require any troops from the camp, but still, if you want, you can be able to get some infantry as well as gunners, so that it will be helpful at one certain cases. The reason behind that is, so when you have been having a factory, you don't want to increase your level of your factory here, so you can be able to recruit your level 3 maximum. That's more than enough. The level 3 tanks as well as your level 2 shredders, that is basically enough to gather as much as possible. This carry a huge load resources, so that this is more than sufficient to grab the things. So when you comes to the camp, you can have some kind of basic infantries, launchers, gunners. That's specially not for collecting the resources, because when you have been having all your troops in the city at level 3, during the void event when the enemy is attacking you, there is a chance you can able to kill some of the enemy troops, which will also gain some of the points for your nation, and they will be losing some of the points. That's the reason we can able to have some of the infantry launchers, gunners, as well as your what is the next one, snipers. But make sure that you are not going more than level 4. Level 3 is more than sufficient over here. And coming to the workshop, you don't need a workshop at all. You don't want to open the workshop, you don't want to increase the level of the workshop at all, because the workshop level starts at the requirement of level 5, which will give the points to the enemies in the void event. So whatever you have it over here, you can able to dismiss, and that's it. So now if you go to your city and you see the city info, the maximum number of level which you carrying is 4. That is more than enough. You don't want to carry any level 5 troops in your city. And coming to your house, you can able to increase your house levels basically just to get your zombies, refugees, so that you can increase your prosperity levels. And as well as coming to your farms, you can able to increase your farms, oil mines, all your minerals, as well as your steel. You don't want to increase any of the levels of your medic station or your training academy, and you can replace them, four of them, with additional two steel and two mineral mines, so that you can able to have six steel mines and six mineral mines in your city. Coming to the commander skills, when you go to the commander skills in your farm city, you just go to your war segment and have that recall skill. This is just to recall your troops all at one time and just getting back the troops on time. So that's the reason you just go to the war and just get the commander skill updated to recall all. Rest you don't require anything. Then use all your skills which you've been obtained as much as possible on your development side. Similarly, when you go to your elite equipments, since this is a farm city, you don't require any of your components like reactor, radar, everything. Just put only develop only one component which is more than enough, which is called armor, because this armor gives resource output boost. So the armor is more than enough in your elite equipment city, so you can have a sufficient of bonus for your resource output. So rest of all the items which is related to HP, fleet size, your medic, as well as your attack, which is not required in your farm city. Then coming to your hospital as well as your embassy, embassies are not required. Your then dispatch center is not required. Your recon center is not required. And hospital, you can able to increase your hospital level as much as possible to your city main city level. The reason being that is when you have been attacked during the void event, at least you will be having a safe zone of hospital capacity for the troops rather than getting lost of everything. And as soon as in your farm city, coming to your day-to-day activities, once you have been landing over here, just do your daily quest, which is mandatory, so that you can able to grab the resources. So this also gives plenty of commander XP, your elite recruitment, your material chest, as well as your number of resources in the boxes. And coming over here, VIP, if you have been having a VIP, then just select your VIP increasing level, so that you can able to have maximum 5 fleets to gather the resources. And also coming to the events, when you have been coming to the events, since it's your farm city, you don't want to purchase anything, concentrate every spending of money into your main city, but still click once all your events and go over there. When you have been entering that, always you'll be having the free option of one line item in all the events. For example, if you go to polar invasion, I can able to see here there is one option which is free, the free here, which I have been already collected. So similarly, you can able to collect this one from every events which is money spending event. And but coming to the next events, like your regular events of the weekly events like zombie uprise and your mother of doom sign grip, as well as the dinosaurus invasion, those kind of stuffs, when you have been having the weekly your events, you can able to spend on that event, because that also gives a massive benefits. For example, if you see in the monster report, I have been completed the mother of doom event today. So it's been, I don't require this mutant meat to increase, but still I need this commander XP to increase the commander skills on the development section. So this one, and do your city ruins regularly, which will be giving the benefits too. When you go to your city ruins, explore, you can able to get all this done, all these four, That will also give the benefits over here, and without fail do a ruins rally 2 times, because this is most important for the daily quest. To achieving the daily quest we have to complete this one, so that's the most important. So do that one also. And what else we, I mean, we don't want to increase the wall level, and even you don't require your defense towers also to be increased. So rather than spending the resources over here, you can able to store that resources and you can able to gain it as much as possible. Once you have been getting into the game, daily go to the special purchase area. On the daily special, weekly special, there will be a free option on the daily basis. So just select that free option, don't miss that out, and you can able to get the benefits in future. For an example, if you see over here, I have been having almost 31 days of recurrent speed and 21 days of healing speed. So these all are being collected. It's not been spending money. This has been collected from the free options of this game. So that's it, guys. I think I've been covered most of the parts over here, and I don't think so anything left. And coming to the alliance, your alliance technology contribution is most important, like here, because you can able to expand the territory, and the alliance institute you can able to get the mind reset, especially the mind reset, as well as your cannon, as well as your shield all, which can be useful at times. So keep contributing to your alliance institute in the forms also. And coming to the market area like merchant docks, you can able to go over here and get the daily things whichever you have been able to get, whichever you require. Coming to the war section of your bag, you should be having at least 2 elite teleport. Always carry, maintain 2 elite teleport, so you can able to get this fragments from your biotechnical lab. So get 2 elite teleport, which is necessity, and it can be helpful at certain places where you can able to shift the from farm from one place to the another place. Especially when it comes to the merger, you need to shift the farm. For example, if there is expansion in your main territory and you want to move the farm from the main territory, you can able to utilize that teleport. So always try to maintain at least 2 teleports of elite teleports over here, and you don't require any attack bonus, HP bonus. The major part which you want in the farm is shield. You need to save as much as possible of shield, and this shield can be made because the only troop loss event is void and the only resource lost event is void. So on this event you can able to shield as much as possible to secure your troops as well as your resources. So try to save your shields, that's the most important for your farm. And that's it, guys. I think I've been covered almost everything. And coming to this troop promotion, you don't require to promote your troops because your troops are going to be in the lower level. So let it be like this. Don't spend the resources over here to promote the troops, especially. And next. In the commander skill, as I mentioned, majorly open these two skills option. One is your harvesting. The next one is your recall. The most two function is more than enough for your farms. And do your daily activities of your this one like infinite zombie also, where you can able to get some points in the infinite zombie, not like your main city, but at least you can able to get few points, and in exchange store you can go and grab your officers XP, which will be helpful to increase your medici as well as GC on certain cases. And anything left over here? And yeah, I have been completed everything. So this is how you have to maintain the farm city. don't spend as much as time in your farm city. So try to concentrate on your main city, but at least you should be holding your farm city at certain level where you want to just enter to complete the daily quest, and you just want to send the troops out for gathering. That's it. So you should be well prepared your farm city in that manner, so that it will be very helpful for grabbing as much as possible of resources, which is very useful for your increase in level of your main city. So that's it, guys. We'll meet in the new topic in new video. Until that, this is Phoenix Hunter from 1016 signing off from you guys. Thanks a lot. Bye bye.